Well, this isn't exactly where I thought I would be, but it's where I am. As you can see, this is my original DC open frame, and this is another one that I happen to have, which the magnet that came in it is in that tray there. It's dead. The magnet is so weak, the engine wouldn't run at all. So what I did, I took some of my super magnets. I don't know where I put them. I got mad at them. They kept sticking to everything. Oh, I put them over there. I took some of those super magnets and I shoved them inside the cavity after I peeled the other one out and put those in. And as you can see, it's running at 1 amp on 10 volts. So it's running as good as the other one or as good as the DC can. So far, all I've been able to prove is that you can stuff these new magnets in replacing the old magnet and get a very strong performance. This is the same RPM amp draw, so given that equation, you could think you're going to have the same amount of torque. I can't really stop it by grinding it onto the wood, so it's probably going to pull pretty good. I didn't try the slow speed capability. I'm going to see if I can do this and this at the same time. I'm going to pull it down to 5 volts. Let's see if we can crawl around on 5 volts. Not much. They're pretty weak on 5 volts. So you're going to have to get up to 7. It seems like the turning point. At 7 you can crawl around. You could have a pretty sizable load on 7 volts and be crawling around with your engine. So that's a possibility. Now then, the question I was trying to answer, trying that off. The question I was trying to answer. I know I sprayed oil everywhere because I was lubricating it, and I didn't put the little drip pan back on. The question was, can you modify or replace the coiled fields with DC with permanent magnet fields? And that answer is, well, you can see exactly what you'd have to do. You'd have to cut them in half. You'd have to cut that center section clean out, and then you'd have to look at some mechanism. Here they have brass that they've actually drilled an extra hole, you see, and then put the brass plates on the bottom and the top to hold the magnet in. So you'd have to put in a magnet capture gizmo. You have to cut this in half. And now you're saying, okay, you're cutting the fields in half. You're building and drilling a big hole, a long, deep hole through heavy metal. Then you're going to build some brass plates and put a... You know, there's a point where the phrase, the view is not worth the climb, comes to mind. And this may be one of those cases where, okay, if you have an old DC motor that's weak, you can update it by putting new magnets in it, and it'll run great. But you can't take an old, electromagnetic field and update it. It's just a bridge too far, I'm guessing, is what I would have to say. All right, well, that ends that experiment. And I cut my finger a little bit, and now it's time to go wash and get stuff on it and then eat. So there, that's it. Back onto trains in some fashion. And the project for next time is the anniversary train. Yeah, I know, it had a bad accident. Not really, I stole the car, stole all the parts for another project. I got in trouble. So I've got to reassess. I have the parts, I have plenty of parts. Maybe not there, but there, I have parts. I just have to figure out what I want to do and how do I want to do it, and then get it done so that it runs reliably and smooth, and then we can put our anniversary engine up on the big train track. Okay, gang, that's it for the day. I am fried, tired, worn out, and shoveling snow yesterday and again today. Damn. Okay, later. Bye.